Okay, so I want to do a real quick overview of the latest project, which I've called the SBox. I'll explain that a bit later. Picked up the radio and just a manual tune unit, but it's got a unique sweep. So I've been looking for a way to do this for a while, and I think I found it. So I stripped out the radio, took out the board. Potentiometer was mounted in the middle of the board, and the movement on the potentiometer to tune the frequencies was about 180 degrees. So I looked into different ways of making it sweep, and it was ideal for a servo, the type of servo you find in an RC plane or an RC car or even a boat, helicopter, because the travel on a servo is about 180 degrees, as long as it's not a continuous rotation. So I stripped all the insides out, and directly onto the potentiometer I fitted a micro servo, and this unit here is a servo tester. Now, with radio controlled stuff, they use these to centre the servos before you fit them into the radio controlled plane or car, whichever you're using, and this just centres it, and you can even test the servo just before you fit them in. So, but this has a feature on it for testing that makes the servo sweep its full 180 degrees, and it will keep sweeping, and you can even change the speed of the sweep on this dial. So that was ideal for making the radio sweep through all the frequencies. But even after I fitted the tester, servo tester, it was still sweeping too fast. It was completely skipping all stations, wasn't really hitting any at all. So I had to do some further research and look into ways of slowing down the servo, which is this little unit here. This is called a servo slow. With RC planes, if they've got landing flaps or the plane's got retractable undercarriage, you don't want the servo to bring those flaps or wheels, don't want to bring them down too quick, because it doesn't look realistic. So this little device here is just to slow the servo down, and it's ideal again for this radio sweep. So yeah, little micro servo that's run by the servo tester. The servo is slowed down by the servo slow. Got an amp built in, 9-volt battery here powers the amp. We've got an output and an input, so I can run apps into the box. I can run apps with the sweep of the FM, AM or LW frequencies. And I've got an output, so if I run to an external speaker, or I can run to a guitar amp with pedals, lots of options. Also built into this there is an echo effect and a depth. Just got to get, it's not quite finished, got to get some new potentiometer knobs just to tidy it up. But it's pretty much done. So I'm just going to turn it on, let you have a listen. I'm going to sweep FM to start with, and I'll show you the servo tester in use. So switch the amp on. Now when I flick this switch here, it's going to power up the servo tester, the FM board or the radio board, and the servo slow. And then I'm going to change the option here to make it sweep. Alright, so that's static, and 1500 on the dial on the display there is center point for the servo. Let's turn it up. Now when I press this, it's going to start sweeping. And what that display is doing, it's going from 800 back up to 2200, so that's sweeping the full range of the servo. Keeps going backwards and forwards, and because that's on the potentiometer inside, it's sweeping all the frequencies. Just turn it around and turn it up. So you can hear I've got the echo effect, so I'm going to change the effects so you can hear the full range. Turn the echo right up. Right, so that's the FM sweep. Got AM, which I think has got an awesome crackle and sound to it. This is AM. Okay, and this is LW, very similar sound to AM. There's not many LW stations. Back to FM. And that's it. That's the SBox. S in the name is for servo, so just servo box. And that's the main feature. First time I've seen a servo driven ghost box. So that's it. Thank you for watching.